Hello everybody, how are you doing? This is the Harbinger, this is Wingspan on Steam, and this is our opening hand. Not too much to write home about here. We have Little Pike Cormorant and Spotless Crake. They are not birds to keep from your opening hand. They can help us towards some specific goals, but Little Pike Cormorant is a little bit too early to keep this, and Spotless Crake is, I'd say, one of the worst birds in the game. They, when you get the most value out of your Spotless Crake, you are getting 5 eggs out of it, which is 1 point and 5 eggs, so that's like 6 points. But it also keeps up a spot in your wetlands, so you also have to subtract the a few eggs that you have to pay more because you have you have to pay more stuff on the road. So yeah, this is just a really bad card. Hooded we don't have anything to repeat, so I won't take that bird. And usually there are very few predator birds that you actually want to repeat, so this is also a bad ability. Lesser Whitethroat could be good for something down the road, but we need to keep options open. So I think we'll take the Mallard so we can draw some more cards, and we'll take the most amount of food possible here so we can play whatever we pick up. Rhododentalist is a really good bonus card, so I will be taking that. A lot of the birds that have platform nests also eat rodents, so this card here just has a much higher ceiling. And yeah, happy with this pick up here. Let's go into the game. And the Greater Roadrunner is very much something we are looking at since we have this card here. It's a 7-pointer that maybe gets us more points, but it's also going to be a 9-pointer because of Rhododentalist. So that is going to be nice. I'm not going to go out of my way to pick it up and play it immediately, so sadly it's it's gone now. But yeah, it would have been a card that's nice to pick up and play out over the course of the game, but it's not the important part of a future engine, so so that's why I didn't pick it up immediately. It would have been nice, but we need early game value here, and for example, early game value in this coal tier, it will help us get access to the second tier there and get additional grains over the course of the game. Really happy with that bird, and we are gonna play that out here. Now, we could also play out the Pygmy Nuthatch if we had picked that up. We are drawing additional cards, so we can afford to spend additional cards on the Pygmy Nuthatch, so that's also something to consider. We also picked up the Bearded Sparrow. That's going to be a really nice card for us to have as the first card in the grasslands here. Gonna give us additional eggs. And yeah, but first we are playing out the coal tier, paying for it with the correct amount of foods there, and that's gonna be nice. Now we could also maybe play out the little owl. It's not the best card for Oceania, so if we are to play out this guy, it's basically for the point value of it being a Rhododentalist card and the 4-pointer. The stealing rodents and letting opponents take nectar deal with it isn't really that good. It's much better in the base game, where specific food typing matters more. So yeah, I'm not too eager on that thing. Ruff is gonna be a nice card, so if we can get it down early, we can get a lot of value out of it. But in the meantime, we'll have to pick up enough food to play the Bearded Sparrows. We can get 3 eggs, so we can play out this guy. Let's see. We need to spend that and this. That way we can also afford to play out this guy after we lay eggs. We can repurpose all of these 3 cards we have here. Okay, I think that's gonna be a nice plan for us. Try to utilize the cold tit here as the egg bird, since there's a bird with no eggs task up ahead, and we very much want to minimize the amount of birds having eggs for that reason. And yeah, we accept overpaying for the Ruff here. That means we can get 4 triggers from it rather than just 3. So Swainson's Hawk, that can be played. Franklin Gull, Wedge-tailed Eagle, hello. Those are actually pretty decent pickups there. Odin's Gull is also a great possible pickup here. What do we do? So these 2 birds give additional points, and they are rododatless cards. So they're just gimme. Also, we have the Franklin's Gull here, can help us draw some cards. Odin's Gull is a really neat bird, since it both gains us more cards and it tucks in its own power. And it's enough turns left in the game that it can really work. It usually thrives the most in engines that care about doing a lot of stuff here. And maybe that's not actually the deck we are going for here, because we only have 2 more slots for really powerful birds. And best case scenario, it's a Mute Swan or a Chiff Chaff, and that gains us maybe 5 points a turn. So that's not really that good. So maybe we hold off on the Gull here and just go for playing out these bad boys we already have in hand here. Let's not haste to pick up that guy, and instead play out the Franklin Gull and use that guy to and use this habitat now to gain cards rather than to gain cards in the wetlands. We can gain 3 cards here, but here we can gain 2 eggs and 2 cards, and we're gonna play out some more birds here so we can activate more cool stuff. I think that's a plan well worth following here. Let's see. Play out the Swainson's Hawk. Then we can pull some more cards. I don't think I want the Kestrel, so I don't mind it going there. We need some more eggs anyway. I'd love to play out the Raven. Eat an egg here. Pick up the Hornbill and the red-eyed Vireo. Hornbill is going to be great for us here. We already have the Cold Tit, which is a 6 egg space bird. So the Hornbill is going to get the maximum amount of value there. That I'm looking forward towards that. That means we do need to pick up more cards, because we also want to sacrifice stuff to the Ruff. So we do need to put more stuff here, put eggs into the Cold Tits for reasons, both the round and goal and the Hornbill down the road. There, okay. And we're still gonna need 2 more cards to spare here. Barn, another card we could have picked up. Okay, and eggs in there. Okay. Then we are gonna take the Ruff. Whistling Duck. We are also gonna sacrifice the Titmouse, and I think the Hermit Thrush can get it. Okay. Lots of cherry eaters here. Okay. Oh, actually, there is the Mute Swan. Maybe we should have went for the For the girl, what's the opponent doing? Opponent hasn't played out the girl yet. They have tuckers in all habitats though, so European goldfinch is gonna be such a goat. Let's discard some cards here to get eggs into correct nest types. Didn't I take another card here? And yeah, that's eaten, and we are gonna discard one egg here so we can pick up the goldfinch. And I should have taken the mute swan. What am I thinking about? Okay, opponent. If opponent wants to tuck, they can give us cards to the goldfinch. That's not horrible. Okay. Do this. Opponent has tuckers in every habitat. We should definitely be playing out the goldfinch ASAP. Okay, more stuff we should do is, thank you, we should work towards playing out the hornbill. We should also be working towards playing out wedge-tailed eagle because we want to get more eggs every time we go here. Let's try to find those additional foods we need for that, because we also need to have enough cards in hand to sacrifice to the ruff. So we do need to go here this turn. Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to eat those eggs. I want to eat these eggs, I think. Even though we need them for the hornbill. There's so many things I want to do here, but we don't have. There's so many things I want to pay respects to, but there are also so many. Only so few turns left. Eat your own egg, and take these two birds and lay an egg back there. I don't think we're playing the Bobby. I don't think we'll be playing the Noddy. If anything, we are at least... Yeah, we're discarding these birds. Catbird, Chimneys, don't skip. We need one more here. Left for the diver. Okay, so... Let's collect our heads a little bit here. We are... There are 5 turns left in the game. We want to play at least one bird because we want to be on board for play a bird. So that's given. Ideally, we want to play the blue hornbill because it will help us get a lot of points out of these eggs in the cold tit, which we have been planning for a while. Now, playing this guy, eating the eggs from the cold tit, it's worth 13 points. But we do need to pick up food, so it's gonna be 13 points over 2 turns. So that's 6.5 points every turn we spend doing that. Also, we are spending at least 1 egg to do it, so that's 6 points over 2 actions. Or we could go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 points over here. Yeah. It looks pretty promising to do that also, but we do need to spend cards here. We can't spend too many cards because then we can't sacrifice them to the ruff. So, and we still want to play at least 1 bird. So let's do this here, and sacrificing 1 card here gets us makes it so that we don't have to spend 2 grains off here to make this happen here. I don't think we're playing the red-eyed vireo here. Of course, reason 1, we don't have enough food for it. But also, I don't think we're gonna need It's also gonna cost us more eggs, so yeah, it's not gonna be worth it. However, we could, in theory, wait and see if the opponent is going to give us some food. I just don't think they are. I just don't think it's gonna be worth it to wait. Let's just go here, spend these resources, and eat all of those eggs and took 12 cards. Now, of course, taking 12 cards feels really good, but remember, we are also eating 6 eggs to make that happen. So it's certainly a trade-off there. Okay, eating cards, putting eggs back into birds. Take that thing, and we are gonna need to have extra cards to talk to the Ruff. So eating 1 egg here is definitely correct. Thank you. And of course, eating those eggs means we have more cards to sacrifice for more eggs. I don't think we do need to eat more eggs though, so let's just keep it here and lay 1 more round of eggs, and then this game here is gonna be done. Not too sure of how this round here went, so hopefully it's okay. At least we had some decent luck on the predators. Hope it's enough to take us all the way up to above average scores. How did we do for the rodent list? Did we do? Oops. Only 4 points. I don't think it would have been more if we had if we went for the platform builder nests instead. So it's fine. No nectar points from water? Ooh. Okay, let's see. How did we do for bird points? We got 35. That's on the low side, so I don't really know where to guess where we end up based on that. But that's interesting. Okay, tucked cards. We have quite a few tucked cards. Toucan and the Ruff tucked a lot of cards each. Okay, 129. That's much better than I feared, based on the fact that we started the game playing 0-point birds and stuff. But I guess when you have the goldfinch and they took a lot of cards, and you get to max a hornbill, and you get to have a lot of luck with the kind of birds you pick up through the late of the game, it's gonna be nice. And of course, getting access to the Franklin Skull, even though it's not as overpowered as it is in the base game and in European expansion, it's still pretty good in Oceania. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Quick and fast video for you guys. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I've been Harbinger. We've been playing Wingspan on Steam, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Thank you.